What up, Libra? Welcome back to Grizzly Tarot. My name is Dan. I'm here to do your bi-weekly love reading. So remember, these are general messages, so they're not going to resonate to everyone. If it resonates to you, awesome. If it doesn't, do not try and force it. It is not your story, right? Also, this will resonate to your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. And if you guys would like to purchase a personal reading, you can email me at grizzlytarot@gmail.com. That link is down below in the description, or my email is down below in the description. And just send me an email and we'll get you set up with a personal reading. I'm just going to tell you right now, I tried to do your intro like 9 times, okay? 9. That's not an exaggeration either. It was like 8 or 9. And I sat there like, just furious with myself. Anyway, let's get right into it. 12 card Celtic Cross for all the Libras out there, whoever needs the message most. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 12 card Celtic Cross, love life situation. Right. All right, Libra, are you cutting someone off, or are you just like kind of just being really fucking stern? All right. Are you fearful? What's going on? Okay. Libra. So in your current situation, you have the 6 of Wands, okay? That's the victory card. That talks about getting a lot of attention, a lot of recognition, being like passionately driving forward and whatever it is that you want and whoever it is, or like whatever situation you're dealing with this person. But so that's, I'm assuming you, but the challenge here is the King of Swords. Now, as a court card, it can be someone, I can't talk, Mercury retrograde, coming in strong, baby. Awesome. Court cards can represent people, okay? So this King of Swords could actually be a person. And if it is, it's someone who's very smart, but very like stern with what they say. Like they're very like strict and like strong in what they say, kind of like type of energy. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. I'm just going to throw that out there. So I'm just going to read the energy. So this is also a card of cutting people off. Like I read the King and Queens as cutting people off. Okay, so maybe somebody's cutting you off, or you're cutting somebody off, or you're trying to cut someone off, because your goal here is also the Queen of Swords. Okay? So, I see another way this can go. So this could be that you're trying to cut somebody off. It could also be that you're trying to match somebody's energy. Okay, like somebody's very strict and stern in like the way they approach things, very disciplined, very intellectual, logical, like they don't let their emotions get in the way, they use logic. But yeah, okay, so that's your challenge. I feel like you're trying to match with somebody here. Okay. Like this is that person, that's how this person's coming across. And like, you're just trying to like drive forward and have victory and like do good things. I don't know. Do good things. It could be like, you're also like currently seeking a lot of attention, or like you need a lot of attention right now, right? But your challenge is dealing with this person. So in the past, you had the 10 of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Swords is like betrayal, deceit, ultimate like turmoil, kind of like feeling like you were stabbed in the back. In the reverse, it's like getting over those feelings. So it's a 10, it's a completion of a cycle, but it's like letting the pain of that like drift away and kind of just getting over it a little bit. So maybe like this person hurt you in the back. Maybe there was a fight recently and like that like you kind of felt like you were stabbed in the back, but you recently got over it, right? But like I said, your goal is the Queen of Swords. So she is also like a very strict, stern, disciplined, intellectual, logical person. She doesn't use her emotions. She tries to use logic instead of her emotions, but she's also somebody who's like, I'll cut somebody off if I really fucking have to, right? So it could be a situation where your challenge is to cut someone off and you want to cut someone off because you're trying to stand your ground, or it could be a situation where you're trying to match. This challenge card is somebody else and you're trying to match their energy. Okay. Like you're trying to like pair up with them. So like don't take the genders into consideration. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, don't matter. Okay. Um, so it could be that like this person's coming across this way. So you're like, you know what? Fine. I'm going to come across that way too. I'm going to come across very logical and stern, blah, blah, blah. And like, if we got to fight, we can fight. Right. Um, but either way, you're standing your ground. Okay. This is what's driving you. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of standing your ground and like standing up for what you believe in. Wands are passion, or wands are fire energy. So like passion. Okay. It's like standing up for like your passion, your beliefs. So you're trying to come across very stern and like intellectual and like logical and be like, you know what, I'm standing up for what I believe in. So you know what, this is how it's going to go because this makes the most sense, right? Um, and maybe that's saying what your challenge is like you need to, um, in a way, like be this king, and your goal is to be the queen. Again, it doesn't really matter. It's the same type of energy. Um, no, I feel like you're either trying to match somebody's energy or like you're really just trying to cut someone off, but like you're not doing it. Okay. Either that or because I'm looking at like your internal influence here, you have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like you're not putting energy towards something anymore. It's like you're either not working towards something else, or you're not working towards this one thing, or it's that you're just working on yourself right now. Okay. And so maybe that could be why your challenge is to like cut something off, because like in your current situation, like I said, you have the victory card. Like things should be going well. Um, or it could just be you need a lot of attention right now. Apply it how it resonates. There are like 2 or 3 storylines I'm getting in this. So apply it how it resonates to you. But it could be that like you are getting a lot of attention right now, or you want a lot of attention, and your challenge is to cut this one person off, or your challenge is to be more logical in a situation. And you're trying to be logical, but you're also trying to like stand your ground here. Wow, this is really scattered. Uh, but again, okay, so I'm not gonna go to that yet. Your near future, you have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is like driving forward with a new idea, like taking the Ace of Wands, and it's like, okay, I have a brand new beginning, a brand new idea, and I'm just gonna go forward with it. I'm going to go for what I'm passionate about, and step forward. It's the beginning stages of this plan, so you're working towards it. Because again, pages are like a little bit immature, new to the world. Like they're not kings or queens. Like your goal is to be this queen, but you're taking a step towards it, right? Like you're taking the like beginning steps towards it. Okay. So it could be like a new relationship, could be towards fixing this relationship, could be towards cutting this relationship off and going to something new, or just stepping into being like single or something like that. But your internal influence, you have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, like I said. So it's you're either not working towards this situation, or you're just focused on working on yourself. Okay, and that could also be why the Six of Wands is here, because you're focused on yourself and like your own personal sense of accomplishment and like victories, and like you're trying to get yourself into a point where like you feel accomplished in life, right? Um, but outside of you, you have the Temperance card, the external influence, okay? So this could be the other person. It could just be an energy that's around you, and it just talks about balance and stability. So like maybe it is you are trying to match somebody's energy. Dude, I'm sorry right now. This reading is scattered as fuck. Like I'm getting like 3 different storylines with this, and it's confusing me trying to keep up with each of them. But I'm gonna keep trying to put them out there so like it can resonate to as many people as possible and help as many people as possible. But so like maybe it is like you're trying to match somebody's energy, and this person is kind of very like balanced and like logical. Like they're like sitting in that king energy of like, I know who the fuck I am. I am comfortable where I am at. You can meet me where I'm at, or you can get the fuck out of here. And that's why you're trying to be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna stand up for what I believe in, and I'm gonna be this queen and try and match you because like I believe in this, right? And you're working on yourself to do that, right? And they're just sitting back all calm and content and like balanced and being like, okay, well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to sit here and do my own thing, right? Temperance can also be an emotional card too. Like it talks about balance and stability, but it also there's emotion in it too, because like one of the feet in this card, damn it, I just knocked over everything. So like water represents emotions, right? One of his feet are in the water. So it's like, okay, he has an emotional side, but he balances that out. Like he's actively balancing out his emotions to stay stable, right? And stay centered. So that could be this person, this could be an energy around you, this could be somebody around you. Somebody could be helping you, like trying to balance out your emotions and trying to keep you stable. But so your hope here is the Queen of Pentacles. You want to nurture this, okay? It could either be you want to nurture like this relationship, this connection, or it could be you're really just trying to nurture yourself. Yeah, okay, there's two distinct storylines. You're either trying to match someone or you're really just working on yourself and you're trying to cut someone off. Apply it to your situation. Either you're trying to nurture yourself right now and like keep yourself stable and basically set yourself up to grow and prosper, or it's you're trying to nurture this connection and set it up to grow and prosper. Again, apply it to your situation. Okay. And what you're afraid of, you have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is the lie, cheat, sneak card. So it can either be you're afraid of like that, like someone's gonna lie, cheat, or like sneak around or like do shit like that, or it's afraid that somebody's gonna get away, right? Somebody's gonna like basically leave the situation, because there's like two big like themes with this card. It's lie, cheat, sneak, or I mean those are technically three themes, but we're gonna count that as one. And then the other theme is like planning your escape, like sneaking away from something, right? Like getting away with something, okay? So, or getting away from something. So like maybe you're afraid of getting away from this or this person getting away from you, or maybe you're afraid of like some type of deception or something bad that's gonna happen, okay? Maybe in the past you had some fucked up shit happen to you, but you got over it and you're currently trying to match this person's energy to make it work, and you're trying to nurture it, excuse me, and you're working on yourself to keep yourself balanced, but also defend yourself and keep yourself defended here so you don't get hurt, and you're afraid that something is going to happen again, something like deceitful is going to happen because something like that happened in the past, okay? Because Ten of Swords is also a card of betrayal. So maybe it's like basically you had a shitty experience in the past where somebody fucked you over like really bad, and you're carrying it on to the future. This could be the same person that did this to you, or it could be someone else. This could be a new person, and like you still have those fearful thoughts of like, well, you know, I was fucked over in the past, so I know who this reading's for. God. I know two people this reading's for. Anyway, it's happened in my fucking Virgo reading I just did too. I stopped midway through, not even midway through. That was actually pretty early in that read. I was just like, I know who the fuck this is for. Anyway, and then I found out after the fact that I know 5 people that reading was for. I feel bad for the Virgos. That was a shitty reading. But Libra, this is different, okay? This is just your fears. Virgo, actually, somebody got caught, okay? Someone was found the fuck out that they did some deceptive ass shit. This is your fears, though, okay? And I think that's why you're trying to be the Queen of Swords. You're trying to be like logical on this and like smart about it and not like let your fears get the better of you. You're trying to stay balanced, but you're keeping your guard up. Okay? You're and the Queen of Swords is another card of like guarding yourself. So you're afraid, I really think you're afraid of like deception coming in again and like somebody really fucking you over again. Okay? Now this reading, it's starting to lean towards one side now. Okay? So your outcome, you have the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, it's a 5, okay? 5s are change. So there's going to be a change here, a change in mentality, because swords are 5. Swords are mental energy. Swords are 5s. No, swords are mental energy, okay? So there's going to be a change in your mentality here, but I don't know if it's the best of change. And okay, now I get it. Hold up. I'm looking over here, but then this just popped into my head why this makes sense now. The moon is a card of fear. Okay? The moon is a card of like your fears coming up and like being scared and like shit like that. There's other meanings to the card, but just how I just went over all this, how you're afraid of somebody fucking you over again because some deceptive shit happened in the past. That was what the whole undertone of this read is. Do you hear myself stuttering? It's really annoying. I don't know if it annoys you guys. It annoys the shit out of me. But like this is a whole fearful reading. You're just afraid that like shit's gonna fuck up like it did in the past. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, just because you had some dark shit or bad shit happen to you in the past doesn't mean you got to bring it to the future. If you're keeping it in your fucking mindset, and there's one person that I know is not going to watch this reading, but I tell them this all the time. If you keep that mindset, okay, if you keep it that, oh, this is going to repeat, it happened in the past, it's going to do it again, you're literally just going to attract it back into your life, and you're going to make it happen to yourself again, okay? Drop that mindset. Stop thinking that everyone's out to get you and that everyone's out to fuck you over. Stop thinking these hoes ain't loyal or some shit like that. Yo, tell me, Ant, Cancer Moon's Tarot, who 90% of you guys are here because you follow me because of him, and he's fucking amazing. There was somebody today that he was talking about these hoes ain't loyal and they're afraid that these hoes ain't loyal. Tell me it was Libra. I'm going to laugh my ass off. I'm going to watch that later, like after this, and look for like either in the top of the comments or in the description if I write it in there, because that's fucking funny. Yeah, not everybody's going to fuck you over. If you have the mentality that like these hoes ain't loyal, guess what? These hoes ain't going to be loyal, okay? Like as Ant said, these beautiful children of God are committal and loyal, okay? Think about it that way, okay? You don't have to say God if you don't want to. You can just say all these people I know, like every new person that I attract in my life is loyal and committed to me in a healthy way. But so, like I said, it's going to be a change of mentality that you're having, but I don't necessarily like this change that you're having. Okay, the Five of Swords is a card of like a fruitless victory. So it's like, just keep fighting until like, not till a compromise like comes to play, not till say you're sword fighting, not till you kill the other person and you are the survivor. No, it's until the other person just flat out gives up. They're like, this isn't worth it. And they just throw their sword on the ground. They're just like, no, you win. They walk away. Okay. Like you won, but you didn't really win type thing. Okay. So it's like, you're going to keep based on the reading here, it's like you're going to keep your guard up so much that like you're basically just going to keep putting that block up and be like, nope, I'm staying guarded. Fuck yourselves. Haha. And I win. And it's like, cool. You won. You stayed guarded. That's cool. But guess what? Now you lost the relationship. Now you lost that person. Okay. Are you going to sit there and stay so guarded that like you lose every chance at a fucking romantic happiness or like emotional happiness? Just because some shit happened to you in the past? Dude, I had plenty of shit happen to me in the past. You think I still fucking like hold on to that and like hold myself back from getting out there? No, of course not. I love people too much. I hate people. I love people. You know what I mean. Like on my drive to work, I hate people. Everyone sucks at driving. If you're from New Jersey, you understand. Everyone sucks at driving. It's not that. We're all just in a fucking rush and like, I don't want to get into it. But I love people, okay? So are you going to guard yourself to the point where like you just cut off every chance you have? Okay? Not worth it. Okay, your advice here, you have the High Priestess in the reverse. The High Priestess in reverse talks about like withdrawal and silence. Okay? I think you need to take some time away from this person and go within and really think about it yourself of what you want to do. Okay? If you're going to keep holding on to this fucking pain from the past and this fear, this is a whole fear-based reading, okay? Or are you going to open up your heart and open up to love and just like give it a chance, okay? So, yeah, that's like the most plain way I could say that is take some time for yourself to go within and really think, really contemplate, use your like intuition, not your fucking ego. People think your intuition and ego, like they hear one voice and then they hear another voice and they can't distinguish between two. Figure out which one is which, okay? Figure out if like the first thing that comes to mind is like a like knee-jerk reaction, like, oh shit, like and like fear-based thought. If it's fear-based thought, it's your ego, 100%, okay? It's scientific, believe it or not, okay, that you jump into that fight or flight mentality and if you're jumping straight to the fight or flight mentality, that is your ego. That is your brain. Your brain is literally designed to protect yourself, okay, to protect you. So the second it sees danger, it puts up its guard and goes straight into survival mode. Okay, so if the first thing that you think is, oh no, they're gonna fuck me over, you're in survival mode. Okay, if you sit there and think, okay, well maybe, I am really holding myself back because of this, because I had some past shit that really fucked me up. Like, okay, there you go. You're listening to like your inner self, your heart, and your fucking intuition saying, you've been doing this out of fear, and it's not worth it, and it's not working out for you. So stop doing that. Stop living in the past. I understand people are shitty, but like, not everybody's shitty. Okay, so take some time for yourself, and just relax. Figure it out. Okay. So sorry. That was kind of. I feel like that was like blunt advice. Take some time, figure it out. Like, sorry, you get what I mean. Okay. Libra, I hope this resonated. I'm sorry it was very scattered at the beginning, but like it all started making sense at one point. I hope this resonated, and I hope you really do like drop that guard a little bit, because life is not meant to be lived in survival mode at all. Okay? I did it for a very long time. I was not happy at all. Okay? Now look at me. I'm pretty happy. I had a goofy looking face, but I'm still pretty happy with it. So, if you guys like this reading, do me a favor, hit that like button, share, comment, tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like. If you didn't like something, like, hey, be honest, that's cool. And yeah, all that cool stuff. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Yeah, that's all I have to say, right? Oh, also, if you guys would like to purchase a personal reading, feel free, email me again at grizzlytarot@gmail.com, and I'll get you set up with that reading and all that cool stuff. Okay? Because we cool kids out here. Also, shit, I didn't even say it. This is the first video that I'm uploading since I hit 1K subscribers, so thank you guys for that. That's fucking awesome. I appreciate the fuck out of all of you, and I would hug you if I can, but, that's hard to do, and if I move the camera, it's gonna fuck everything up. So, anyway, be good, guys. Catching you guys in the next video. Deuces.